There was once a poor widow who lived in a hut with her only son. She worked hard to provide for him, but they barely had enough to eat. One day, she had to go to the market to sell some vegetables. She left her son at home and told him not to go outside. "Be careful, my son. There are many dangers in the forest. Do not open the door to anyone." "Yes, mother, I will stay inside and wait for you," the boy said. The mother kissed him goodbye and left. The boy was bored and lonely. He wished he had some friends to play with. He looked out of the window and saw the green trees and the blue sky. He heard the birds singing and the animals howling. He felt a strong urge to go outside and explore. He thought to himself, "Maybe I can go outside for a little while. Mother will not know. I will be back before she returns." He opened the door and stepped out of the hut and ran towards the forest. He soon reached a clearing where he saw a pond. He saw some fish swimming in the water and some frogs hopping on the shore. He decided to catch some fish for his mother. He took out his fishing rod and started fishing. As time passed, he got lost in his imagination and forgot about the time completely. Meanwhile, a hungry tiger was roaming in the forest. He had not eaten for days and was looking for prey. He smelled something delicious and followed his nose. He reached the clearing where he saw the boy near the pond. He licked his lip and thought, "What a tasty snack! I will wait for him to finish fishing and then pounce on him." He hid behind a bush and watched the boy. The boy was having fun in the pond. He caught some fish and put them on the shore. He was about to get up when he heard a voice. "Hello, little boy," the voice said. The boy looked around and saw a man standing near the pond. He had brought just like a soldier and a calm smile. "Who are you?" the boy asked. "I am TAPTA," the man said. "I am your friend." The boy was surprised and curious. He had never heard of TAPTA before. "Who are you? What are you doing here?" "I came to see you," TAPTA said. "I heard you were lonely and wanted to play with you." The boy was happy and flattered. He thought TAPTA was very kind and friendly. "Thank you," he said. "But how do you know my name?" TAPTA smiled and said, "I know everything about you. I know your mother is at the market and you are alone at home. I know you like fish and butterflies. I also know you are brave and adventurous." The boy was amazed and impressed. He thought TAPTA was very wise and clever. "Wow, you are amazing!" TAPTA nodded and said, "Yes, I am." He then moved closer to the boy and said, "Come, let's go to your hut. I have brought some gifts for you." The boy was excited and curious. He wondered what gifts TAPTA had brought for him. "What gifts?" he asked. TAPTA winked and said, "You will see when we get there." He then reached out his hand and said, "Come, take my hand." The boy was about to take TAPTA's hand. Then he noticed something strange. TAPTA's hand was not like a human hand. It was like a paw with sharp claws. The boy gasped and looked at TAPTA's face. TAPTA's face was not like a human face. It was like a face of a tiger with yellow eyes and white teeth. The boy screamed and realized that TAPTA was not his friend. He was his enemy. TAPTA was the tiger in disguise. The tiger roared and jumped on the boy. He tried to bite his neck but missed by an inch. The boy dodged his attack and ran towards the pond and grabbed his stick. He turned around and faced the tiger. He swung his stick at the tiger and hit him on the head. The tiger growled at the boy. He scratched his arm and tore his shirt. The boy cried out in pain and anger. He hit the tiger again and again. He fought with all his strength and courage. He did not give up or run away. He remembered his mother and her love. her words and her warning. He realized his mistake, but he knew he had to survive and escape. And for that, he had to fight and win by being smart and brave. The boy and the tiger fought for a long time. They both got tired and wounded. They both bled and panted. They both looked at for a chance to finish the other, but neither of them could get the upper hand. They were evenly matched in skill and will. They were both stubborn and determined. Both were equally fierce and fearless. Both were like warriors and heroes. But only one of them could be the winner. And that one was the boy. The boy saw an opening and took it. He swung his stick with all his might and hit the tiger on the nose. The tiger howled in pain and dropped on the ground. He was stunned and dazed. He could not move or fight anymore. He was defeated and done for. The boy saw his chance and took it. He ran towards the hut as fast as he could. He did not look back or stop anymore. He was free and safe at last. He reached the hut and locked the door behind him. He collapsed on the floor and breathed a sigh of relief. He had survived and escaped from the tiger. He had fought and won against the enemy. He had been smart and brave in the face of the danger. He had been a good son to his mother. But as he lay on the floor, he heard a knock on the door. He got up and looked through the window. He saw his mother standing outside with a basket of vegetables. She had returned from the market and was worried about him. The boy was overjoyed to see his mother. He ran towards the door and opened it. He hugged his mother and cried. He told her everything that had happened. He told her how he had learned his lesson and regretted his mistake. He told her how he loved her and was sorry for his actions. The mother listened to him and hugged him back. She was shocked and scared by his story, but she was also very proud and happy by his courage. She kissed him and said, "My son, I'm glad you are alive and safe. You have been through a lot today. You have made a mistake, but you have also learned from it. You faced a danger, but you bravely overcame it. You have been foolish, but you handled it wisely. You have been disobedient, but loyal also. You are my son, and I love you no matter what." The boy smiled and said, "Thank you, mother, and I love you more than anything." He learned from his mistake and his lesson. He vowed to never disobey or lie to his mother ever again. He promised to never go outside or wander alone again, and be more careful and responsible from then on. So, that was the story of the boy who met Tapta, the tiger in disguise. It was a story of adventure and danger, of courage and wisdom, of love and loyalty, of mistake and lesson, survival and victory. It was a story with a moral. Listen to your mother, she knows the best.